Hey, um, so it's currently starting to snow and like pick up snowing. I'm out here in my very trans-colored clothing. You and I have got some things to address, okay? I mean, not really. Really just me. I have had some shit to address for a while now. And just with my channel, like I've gotten some emails, but I don't know. Whenever it snows or there's some kind of weather that's like really unpleasant for most types of people, I am one of the first ones outside because I have issues. And so I thought this was a perfect time to talk since I love being outside when it's all like gloomy and gray. Now, first thing I want to say, because I am too neurodivergent to stay on topic for any reason, it's just I'm so excited about this for some reason, but it's quickly going to become way less exciting. Um, I was actually I actually called Elon Musk being a toucher of children. Automatically, that is not fun news anymore. One of the videos that I have privated and going to unprivate soon, probably to my detriment, because anything I do on Earth is just a transgression against everyone who hates everything that I am. I said that I think that Elon Musk is a pedo. And I was like, I don't have enough information. But I also said that he hung out with one of the biggest, if not probably the biggest pedo in the country. And to take that for what you will, I'll probably put that like above my head right here. At this point, I guess I should just expect worse. I don't know. I thought it was starting to get better. I thought that the whole MAGA base was like, okay, this is where we draw the line. Let's not defend the guy in the Epstein files. Get the files released. And right after the files are released, pedophiles on Twitter. I really want to call Elon Musk a pedophile too, because obviously he is the most complacent. He let this shit exist, and he chooses not to respond or do anything about it or anything like that. But I have no actual. I mean, he did hang out with multiple. Being a billionaire, he hung out with like the biggest one. So take that for what you will. I guess I don't have enough evidence. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm just not gonna say like outright right after it. I have plausible deniability, so they can't. Fuck. I don't know. That's really all. What more can I say? Just don't post pictures of yourself, like. And then I found out from a couple videos, very unsurprisingly, that he was actually in the files and he was doing so much heinous shit. Like he was just, oh my god, you would not like if you go and check it out, I'll link the actual video probably if I can still even link things, and I promise you to ruin your day. But yeah, he did that. The other thing is just with me personally, I've been like weighing my options for what I want to do with this channel, and also wondering why the fuck everybody is filming their videos in vertical. The reason I'm doing it right now is not because it's popular exactly. It's just because it's snowing. And I don't know. I've just been tired of all this censorship online. And I know a lot of weird people say that. But if you watch any of my videos, I haven't been saying anything like insane or wrong. In fact, I'm pretty sure saying too many things correctly is what YouTube goes and flags you for whenever they look for something to flag you for, because that's basically what they're doing. And I do believe at this point that is pretty much targeted. I think that it's very possible that like it's more complicated than just being like an AI bot. I think that YouTube as a corporation and like the CEO because a lot of CEOs are coming out and talking about being touchers of children and lovers of little girls and boys, and I don't know, non-binary people as well, to be inclusive with the heinous crimes of white men. I think they're just targeting people. I think, especially small channels, they don't want anyone who is articulate enough and observant enough, and also lacks enough of a filter to actually say anything about that. And it's been making me crash out. It's making me crash out. A black person finally said the words "crash out." It's not just like the 30,000th white influencer who does a podcast. I'm so spiteful, aren't I? But yeah, that is my theory. And then like a couple nights ago, I was just like, maybe fuck it. Maybe I'll just make whatever I want until my channel gets deleted. Which I don't want to happen, but, it's very possible. I wish people didn't play this game, because playing into it for the money is exactly what drives these CEOs to be able to get away with that. But also, you need to make a living, and I need to make a living. But so I'm just gonna figure that out, or not, and die. I don't know. I just wanted to say it's really not funny, but also like extremely predictable. I don't predict shit, but obviously anyone who is near Trump most likely has something to do with touching kids and trafficking them and everything like that. And I also should say that we need to stop like trying to go through the legal system. I know people need to say it for just publicity's sake, but these people cannot be prosecuted and get any justice for it. If Trump goes to jail, and if most of those old guys who like lack any ability to like seem lively at this point go to jail, they'll probably be dead within 5 years or something. Maybe it's a gamble, or they'll just be let out, or never go to jail, like who's his name, fucking Bill Clinton, whatever, the one Democrat that I've seen. And there's probably a lot more, but we're still too busy obscuring all of them, because the guy in the files the most is Trump. I saw a comment somewhere saying that it turns out that Epstein is actually in the Trump files, and that's accurate. So I don't know, that's insane. I heard someone talking. They probably noticed that there's a masked woman outside. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the snow a little bit, and I don't have any like tips or tricks for life. Just, if you like snow and you still have snow, go enjoy it and talk to people, and don't die.